guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would actually talk about how I grew my hair. So I used to have very damaged bleach blonde hair, but it's now quite long. This is all my hair. It's really natural, and pretty much every time I get a haircut, the hairdresser says they don't really need to do much. It's something I'm really proud of, and I think that's just because it has been such a long journey to get it this long and this healthy, and it's basically became a part of my identity, I guess you could say. So yeah, I thought I would tell you how I did it. Okay, so the first thing I did is I actually stopped dyeing my hair. So for about 12 to 18 months I didn't dye it at all. I did go through this really awkward orange and really grown out stage. I did have balayage at the time, so when it grew out it wasn't terrible, but it definitely wasn't great by any means. So yeah, I didn't dye it. I didn't put a semi over it. I didn't put a permanent over it. I definitely didn't use any bleach for 18 months. So that I think really helped the process and kind of got the process rolling. The second thing I did is I actually swapped my products out. So I was notorious for using supermarket shampoo because at the time that's all I could afford, but I actually made it a priority in my budget to buy and use quality salon products. So I did start off with Fudge, which I guess isn't really that salon quality because you can buy it in supermarkets now, but that's kind of where I started. And then once I decided that I was no longer using Fudge anymore, I upgraded and started using 11 hair care products. So I used shampoo, conditioner, and I also used one of their masks, and I would rotate between conditioner and hair mask every few washes. Now I wash my hair only once a week, twice if I really need to, but I did also start limiting how much I'm washing it, and I think that also helped in restoring my hair as well because I constantly wasn't scrubbing it and scrubbing all the natural oils out. The third thing I used was actually a hair oil, which I didn't realize at the time when I was using it, but it is also a heat protectant. I can't really remember if I was using another heat protectant. Probably not, because I was very money conscious at the time. So the oil that I used was the Lux oil from Wella. I love this product. I have used 3 bottles of it so far. I highly recommend this hair oil, and like I said, it is a heat protectant as well, so you can use just this. I don't anymore rely on this solely, but this is really good, especially if I am blow drying my hair. I definitely use this and then blow dry my hair, but I still put it in when it's wet. Then I now use a heat protectant. So I actually use the NAC Thermal Shield. So this is a thermal shield heat protectant. You can use it for blow drying, straightening, anything that you like. Now, another thing that I did was I did stop using heat for a very long time. So I would only use it on special occasions. I kind of still do that. I do own a Dyson Airwrap now, so I do use heat a little bit more than I used to, but in the beginning I pretty much was strictly events only that I would use heat. I would just use a GHD, the one I had at the time, but I do think the quality of your heat tools does make a difference. I now have the Dyson hair straightener, but this is completely optional. I just find the longer my hair got, the more my straighteners were pulling on it, so that's why I made the investment in the Dyson, but this is completely optional. I don't think this is the make or break. I had already had really long hair by the time I got this, so I don't think it was like anything extra. So I always used a comb brush when I was brushing through my hair with my conditioner. So this is what I use when my hair is the wettest it will be during the washing process. Then I also invested in a wet brush. So this is just called the wet brush. I get mine from Adore Beauty. It's just, I find these brushes really good, especially if you are someone that especially if you are someone that brushes your hair after you've washed it. I do recommend in a really good brush. And then I also used hair ties that didn't pull and snap my hair. I just used these hair ties. I do find they do make a difference. I also tried to not put my hair up really tight because that can cause breakage as well. I get trims Probably not as often as I should, but I also only dye my hair 1 to 2 times a year. So I generally just get an all over color now. I try to avoid any bleach. My hair is quite fine, so bleach and my hair just don't get along very well. So I've learnt that, and I would rather long dark hair than bleached hair. I haven't had a trim in a while now because we have been in lockdown, but because I take such good care of my hair day to day, I'm finding that I still don't have many split ends, which is great. Like, that is obviously everyone's goal, is to not have many split ends. So the last thing that made a difference on me getting my hair nice and long was my diet. So when I started and decided that I wanted to grow my hair, I didn't realize diet played a huge part, but in the 5 years that it's taken me to grow it, my diet has improved, and with improved diet I have noticed different growth of my hair. So you notice if I'm eating really crappy processed foods, I get more breakage, my hair growth kind of slows down, and I just don't have that really nice healthy feeling. I do get asked what supplements I used. I didn't use any supplements. Supplements aren't needed. So diet is way more important than any supplement you could take with your hair. Now, I will say that what worked for me may not work for you, but I have given this advice to some friends over the years and it has helped them. So I thought I would share what has helped me with you guys. Just be patient. That's the last thing that I'm going to say, because it does take time. This took me about 5 years, but I do get it cut quite regularly. So I did start with hair up here and now it's all the way at my hips. So let me know if that helped you, and if you have any other tips, leave them in a comment box down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.